All right, so here's the deal. My dash cam decided to take a little vacation during most of the drive down. So unfortunately, I don't have video for that part. Classic timing, right? But hey, I got it all sorted just in time for the ferry ride over to the island. So you're in for some actual moving footage soon. But in the meantime, I got a few snapshots from the drive that I'll be putting over this part. Consider it a little photo slideshow warm up before the real action begins. All right, here we go. Pulling onto the ferry for the trip over to Vancouver Island. It was an absolute scorcher of a day, and honestly, I was sweating buckets the entire time. Definitely not the coolest ferry ride I've ever had. But once we were on the water, the stunning views of the sparkling ocean and rugged coastline made it all worth it. There's something about that slow, peaceful rhythm of the ferry crossing that just invites you to pause and soak it all in. Watching the waves lap against the boat and seeing the coastline roll by felt like a little moment of calm in the middle of a busy day. Once we docked, dashcam kicked back in as we drive off the ferry and head towards my aunt's house. The drive was quiet and scenic with winding roads lined with trees and lush greenery on either side. It was the perfect way to unwind after the heat and hustle of the day. Honestly, the stretch gave me a chance to cool off, relax, and really start to feel like I was stepping on into island time. Plus, it's always nice to see a bit of the local landscape and get a feel for the area before arriving at your destination. Bouchard Gardens always feels like stepping into a storybook, a place where over 100 years of vibrant blooms and carefully tended landscapes come together in perfect harmony. What was once a rugged limestone quarry has been transformed into a breathtaking garden sanctuary, thanks to the vision and dedication of Jenny Bouchard in the early 1900s. Her passion turned a barren industrial site into a lush, colorful escape that continues to enchant visitors today. As you wander the beautifully manicured paths, you'll find yourself surrounded by bursts of color from thousands of flowers, roses climbing over elegant arches, delicate lilies floating in serene ponds, and fragrant beds of tulips, dahlias, and rhododendrons. The garden's design invites quiet moments of stillness, with secret nooks and benches nestled beneath towering trees and beside gently bubbling fountains. Every corner of Bouchard Gardens is a living testament to transformation, reminding us how nature and human creativity can breathe new life into even the most unlikely places. Whether you visit in spring's fresh bloom or the warm glow of summer evenings, the garden offers a timeless escape into beauty, calm, and wonder. Inside the Victoria Butterfly Gardens, the world seems to slow down. Step into a warm, rainforest like space where over 70 species of tropical butterflies flutter gracefully from flower to flower, creating a serene and calming atmosphere that makes it easy to forget that you're even on Vancouver Island. Watching these delicate creatures drift gently reminds us to take things slowly and appreciate them. But the gardens offer so much more than butterflies. As you wander through this lush tropical jungle spread across a space nearly the size of 3 basketball courts, you'll meet a fascinating family of exotic creatures. Surprises await at every turn. Vibrant poison dart frogs, gentle tortoises, a large iguana, an elegant flamingo, and free-flying tropical birds bring the rainforest to life. Beneath it all, a tranquil pond and stream circulated by a stunning waterfall host a variety of tropical fish gliding peacefully through the water. Among the lush gardens, you'll find not only tropical flowers, but also intriguing carnivorous plants and fruits from around the world. Victoria Butterfly Gardens offers a unique, immersive experience for visitors of all ages, an invitation to marvel at nature's beauty and curiosity in one unforgettable tropical escape. After exploring the gardens, I made a quick pit stop at Thrifty's before heading back to my aunt's house. A perfect little break to grab some essentials. Day 1 is complete, and yes, there's a weird glare happening. That's probably going to be the best bet. I went to Bouchard Gardens today, and then I also did the Butterfly Gardens today. I went early, so I beat the heat for Bouchard Gardens because it was warm today. The things that I purchased, I will do like at the very end of this video. You'll see kind of everything that I got, just because, I can't do that, because I am going shopping tomorrow, actually, but I did do this, I can show. Knocking everything down. I got 2 pins for my camera bag, so I'm getting pins from everywhere I go this trip and adding them to my camera bag, which has been fun. But yeah, fun first day. Can't wait for tomorrow. Since its founding in 1886, the Royal BC Museum has been a cornerstone for preserving and sharing British Columbia's natural and cultural heritage. What started as a modest collection in a single room has grown into a major cultural institution located in the heart of Victoria. The museum's permanent galleries, like the First Peoples and natural history exhibits, offer visitors an immersive experience that deeply explores the province's diverse stories, landscapes, and Indigenous heritage, making it a meaningful place to connect with BC's past and present. The museum also hosts traveling exhibits, which vary widely in theme and style. My experience with these has been mixed, depending on the exhibit. A few years ago, I had the chance to see the Mayan exhibit here, and I truly enjoyed it. It was a fascinating and well curated exhibit. However, the current traveling exhibits weren't my cup of tea, they just didn't resonate with me as much. Despite that, I always find myself coming back to the permanent collections, which offer a richer, more lasting connection to the history and identity of British Columbia. These galleries never fail to leave a strong impression and make each visit feel special. Okay, day 2 is done. So I went to the museum today and I did a little bit of shopping. You will see footage of the museum. I have a few pictures from the shopping and area, but I really didn't take a lot of footage then. I just kind of went in, did what I wanted to do, and got out because it was hot. I actually got a little bit burnt today. But yeah, so day 2 is good. On to tomorrow. Built in the late 1800s, Craigdarroch Castle is pure Victorian grandeur brought to life. From the moment you approach its towering turrets and ornate stonework, you're transported to a world of elegance and ambition. Inside, winding staircases lead you through rooms filled with intricate woodwork, vibrant stained glass windows, and richly detailed furnishings that showcase the artistry and craftsmanship of the era. Every corner of the castle reflects the story of the Dunsmuir family, industrial magnates whose coal wealth helped shape the region's history. Their legacy is carved into the very stones and wood, revealing both their success and the complexities of their lives. The sweeping views from the castle's tower overlook the city and harbor below, offering a majestic vantage point that captures the spirit of a bygone era. Dramatic, intricate, and just a little mysterious, Craigdarroch Castle invites visitors to step back in time and explore the fascinating blend of power, beauty, and history it holds within its walls. Clover Point is all about ocean breezes and quiet moments. Watching the waves crash and the sky stretch reminds me why the coastline always calls me back. Beacon Hill Park is like Victoria's green heart. With its roaming peacocks, leafy paths, and hidden ponds, it's the kind of place where you slow your steps without even thinking about it. Okay, we're at the halfway point. It's Wednesday night. I went to Craigdarroch Castle today, and then I also went down to Beacon Hill Park. You can tell the humidity is wreaking havoc on my hair. It was very warm today, so I didn't stay at the park for very long. And then I came back and I chilled, and I'm going to be completely honest, as we're at the halfway point, I haven't read any of my physical books that I brought down with me. I started reading one of my Kindle books, and that's about it. I haven't done a lot of reading. I've actually been spending a lot of time doing more of my family history stuff, because my aunt has a ton of it, and I don't have anything, so I've been utilizing the time getting all of that stuff and putting it all together. So, halfway point. Tomorrow I am headed out to Fort Rod Hill, and then Friday we're going to the cemetery in the morning, and then that's about all I'm doing on Friday, just kind of having a chill day before having to go home on Saturday. Perched along the rugged shores of Vancouver Island, Fort Rod Hill tells a story of coastal defense and changing tides. Built in the late 1800s, it was one of many forts constructed by the Royal Marine Artillery to protect Esquimalt Harbor, the home of Canada's Pacific Naval Base. During both World Wars, these 3-gun batteries stood ready, manned by soldiers trained to respond to threats from enemy submarines or motor torpedo boats. The bunkers, artillery, and barracks give a glimpse into wartime vigilance. Though the fort never saw direct conflict, it held a quiet readiness that defined the era. But as technology advanced and weapons like atomic bombs and long-range missiles changed the nature of warfare, the fort's heavy guns became obsolete. By 1956, Fort Rudd Hill was decommissioned. Today, it's a peaceful place to walk and reflect. Just steps away stands the Fiskard Lighthouse, the oldest on the west coast of Canada, built in 1860. Standing like a sentinel over the waves, this striking red and white landmark once guided ships safely into Esquimalt Harbor and now watches over the shoreline as a symbol of resilience and history. Between 1860 and 1928, a total of 12 keepers tended the lighthouse, including one woman. These dedicated individuals lived and worked in service to maritime safety, often in isolation and harsh conditions. Captain Josiah Gose, 1909 to 1928, the last and longest-serving keeper, who lit the lamp for the final time in 1928 when the lighthouse was automated. Goss stayed on duty for another month, ready to respond in case of any issues. Their stories add a deeply human layer to Fiskard's history, reminding us of the vigilance and dedication required to keep the light burning through decades of change. Okay, so day 4 is not quite over yet, but I went to Fort Rudd Hill and the Fiskard Lighthouse today, but I thought because I'm cleaning up and getting things ready to go back in the car on Saturday, which I'm going to be actually loading my car tomorrow afternoon, because I don't really have any plans tomorrow. We're going to the cemetery, and that's about it. So I'm just going to kind of run through real quick what I actually bought this trip, and I can show everything because by the time this video comes out, I will have given the few gifts that I did buy. So let's do, when I went to Bouchard Gardens, I got, well, I've started collecting these, and they're all in my bag. So when I went to Bouchard Gardens, I got this pin. I got this pin when I went shopping downtown. That's Barkerville, so I've had that one for a while. This one I got from Butterfly Gardens. I got this one when I went shopping downtown as well. And then I just bought this one yesterday from, Craig Derrick Castle. And then I also bought at Craig Derrick Castle this little shot glass because it's got like the history on the back of it, which I really loved. And then I'll just do what I bought at Craig Derrick Castle first. Bought some freeze-dried treats. I can eat them on the way home. I'll probably only have a couple. They're super sweet, but these ones are actually like ice cream sandwiches, and they're so good. Okay, and then at Bouchard Gardens, besides like these maple cookies that I bought because these are really good, I bought 2 of these, and I'm not going to take the plastic wrap off them, but they're just Seasiders. And this one is apple and blackberry juice with lavender mint tea, and I love the bottles. And then this one, because I bought 2 of them, same thing. This one is apples, raspberries, lemons, and raspberry leaf. So I'm excited to try these. And then, there's a couple things I forgot. I have 2 things in my car, which I will maybe grab later and do like a day wrap up. But I bought 2 bracelets while I was downtown. One for tracking an elephant and one for tracking a penguin, and they're super cute, and it all goes to conservation efforts, so I really was excited to buy these. These things fall on the floor. Anyways, and then downtown, I actually didn't buy a whole heck of a lot downtown itself. Oh, one more thing. Butterfly Gardens. I got a magnet because I don't have one from there yet. And then I bought this hat for myself. It's got all the little things on it. It does say Victoria on the back. Super cute. And then I went and got my sister one as well. I just got hers in black instead of white. And then these are for my parents because I seen them and I thought they were cute. Just coffee mugs, because this is actually what my dad is in my phone, and then my mom is Mama Bear, so I got her a cup as well. It's the exact same thing, just says Mama Bear and it's red instead of blue, so I'm not going to unwrap it. But yeah, I thought they were super cute. But I'm trying to keep them in their own bags so that I can have them in the back seat and wrapped up so they don't get broken. Same as with the ciders. And then, as I posted on Instagram, I did go to Monroe's Books, which was amazing. I didn't take any pictures inside, and I just took a single picture outside just because it was very busy on the street and it was very busy inside. But I got 5 postcards, 5 bookmarks. I didn't pay for these. They gave these to me. And then I got 6 books. I have a problem. That's okay. I got Beach Read by Emily Henry. Funny Story by Emily Henry. Battle of the Bookstores by Allie Brady. And then Till Summer Do Us Part by Megan Quinn. I have wanted this one, and it's Painted Edges, which is super cute. And then I found a new author that I've never heard of. Or not never heard of, but never seen. Truth or Beard by Penny Reed. Looks like it's a series. According to the front page, there's 7 in the series, and this is the first one. And then I bought the second one, Grin and Beard It. And they look really cute. And they've got the colored edges. Or painted edges, I guess they're called. But yeah, this is the first and the second one. But yeah, that's about everything that I bought. I didn't buy a heck of a lot, or not as much as I expected to buy anyway. But, yeah, so that's day 4, just about done. I will go grab the bracelets maybe, and we'll do a little thing with them. I have a necklace in the car that needs to be put away anyways. So, actually, I'm going to pause you, and I'm going to go do that and grab it. I will be right back. Okay, I went and grabbed them. Just easier because I want to get them put away anyways. So, instead of me holding on to that, it's not going to stay there. Okay, so this one is the penguin one. You can see it's got a little penguin. And I don't remember what this stone is called. It says Sky Stone. That's what that is. And my penguin's name is Columbia, and she's off the coast of South America on the east coast side. So there's that. And then this one is my elephant. And this one is Kenya Pink, or Kenya Orchid Pink. And it's like a really light pink. And you can kind of see, it's not going to focus on it. There we go. But it's like a really light pink, and I really liked the pink stone, which is why I got it. And I don't remember which country she is in. It is 4-month delay for elephants, so to avoid poaching for obvious reasons. So where she's located today is where she was 4 months ago, kind of thing. But it's really cool, and I don't remember which country she's in, but Africa, obviously. Oh, and her name is Wendy, and she's 41. Which is, I don't remember how old they said Columbia was, but yeah. Cute little thing. Plus, I mean, like I said before, it all goes to conservation efforts, so I'm good paying. I think I paid $20 for each of these, which is fine by me. But yeah, that's it. And I got my necklace to put away. Yeah, I didn't really buy anything else, and tomorrow we're not really doing a whole heck of a lot. We're going to the cemetery, like I said, and then coming back, and I'm going to get completely cleaned up, move my car, get it loaded mostly up, and then I have to leave Saturday morning about 20 to 5 ish. It's going to be an early day, and it's going to be a long day. So that'll be fun. But I will check in tomorrow as well. It's just easier to kind of have a little check-in every day. But okay, there's one more thing I was going to say. If you're ever in Victoria and you want to buy pop or whatever, I found this one at Thrifty's, and I will say it is so good. It's Spinnaker's Soda Co. This is the cream soda flavor. It is made in Victoria, which is awesome. But yeah, it's Canadian, 100% mineral water. But I need to know if I can buy them at home for sure. But I'm going to buy a couple more because they only come in 4-packs. So I'm going to buy a couple more before I go home. I'm going to buy them tomorrow. But yeah, 100% recommend these. The cream soda is really good, and I'm going to buy probably a couple of different flavors tomorrow. And I can always let you know if those are good as well. But yeah, 100% recommend those if you come to Victoria. Get one of these. Okay, last night in Victoria. I am leaving tomorrow morning about 4:45. I am catching the 6 o'clock ferry, so I have to be there a little bit early. I'm just doing the last minute grabbing everything and going and putting it in my car, and then I'm just going to chill for an hour or two before I try and get to sleep a little bit early, just because it's going to be a long day tomorrow, because I am driving all the way home. And as you've seen, or didn't see at the beginning of this video, I didn't have the dash cam footage because my dash camera didn't work. I'm not sure why, but I fixed it now. So you'll see the going home footage rather than the coming to the coast footage. So I hope it's nice weather, because it was nice weather when I came down. And it would be nice to have the nice weather again so that I can actually have some good dash cam footage. But yeah, I'm going to finish getting ready for bed and put the rest of my stuff away. I don't have very much left out now. I kind of did all of that this afternoon, but today the only thing I basically did is my aunt and I, we went to the cemetery and did the it's kind of a tradition at this point. The last day, whoever's on the island, we go to the cemetery and leave flowers for my nana, my great grandma, my great grandpa, my, well, technically great uncle, and my other great aunt. So we did that today, which was a quick little trip, and then we just kind of chilled for the afternoon. It was a lot cooler today than it was past week, which was kind of nice, but also we had really nice weather still. So good end to a week off, but I'm very excited to get home tomorrow. But The drive home wasn't just a straight shot. It became a gentle, winding goodbye to BC's beauty. I made a pit stop at Hell's Gate, where the Fraser River squeezes through a narrow canyon, rushing below a suspension bridge. It's one of those places that reminds you how powerful and untamed nature can be. A little further down the road, I stopped at Desert Hills Ranch, a local favorite and a special request from my parents. I left with a car full of summer sweetness: corn, cherries, raspberries, blueberries, and one perfect watermelon. The air smelled like sunshine and fresh fruit. Two quick stops, but they added so much heart to the final stretch of the trip.